So I opened the shed earlier to get something for someone, and then I didn't shut it and I left the lights on. So basically all I've ended up with is bugs.
Sounds like bugs.
He said bugs.
You mean bugs? I hate bugs.
Yes, hate bugs. I haven't been keeping in touch, haven't been making videos. If thinking of it counts, then I've thought of it a lot. It's like the best gift, it's the thought that counts. So in this case, does that actually work? That it's the thought that counts? Probably not. So I made an observation about myself today. Why is it that I've got a job that I choose, or that I have chosen, and the wife that I want, who makes me happy, in theory able to do what I want, which is this, but in general I'm not content? I don't know, it's weird. I mean, I'm almost 100, so the thoughts of where I would be at my life at this point are probably a bit different than what I would have imagined, but it is what it is at the end of the day. So there was this god-awful noise coming from the bathroom the other day, and it literally sounded like the house was falling down, and there was one lone cockroach in the shower. I mean, we live in a swamp. Occasionally there's cockroaches around. I mean, the house isn't a swamp. It's just the land where we live goes underwater every time it rains. The floor here where I'm sitting tends to get a bit damp. It's sort of the water soaks up through the floor, so it doesn't even need to flow through. It just comes up through the very dodgy, very old concrete. Anyway, there's this god-awful noise in the bathroom because the one lone cockroach, and my wife decided to smash it with everything that wasn't nailed down in the bathroom. I sort of expected to walk in there and find that it was a 70s rock and roll stars motel room, but luckily the TV wasn't in there, or it probably would have been chucked out the window as well. That's all I've really got to say about that specific subject. So my shed out here at the moment isn't climate controlled. Well, it's literally climate controlled. It's just climate change controlled. So my shed out here, it's just got open doors and windows, like louvers that I can open to regulate some of the heat and stuff. And fans, when it's really hot, fans don't really seem to do anything except blow hot air around, which doesn't necessarily make things that much better. I did have a bead on an air conditioner to install behind that bookcase there, and then duct it to try and make it reasonably quiet, but these microphones are so directional it probably wouldn't have mattered all that much. And the one that I found was big enough to cool the whole shed, which would have been brilliant. But my climate controlled shed, it just attracts bugs. You turn on a light and it's like just moths and gnats, and are they gnats? Moths and mozzies, and we get really, really bad like sand flies here because, again, it's a swamp and it's a bit sandy. Not like Sandy from Greece, but sandy nonetheless. So I need to work out what to do about that. Maybe put a screen in a screen. That'll probably help, even though there's giant holes in the ceiling and stuff. And probably remember to turn the lights off. If I turn the lights off, it'll give me more of a chance to make something without bugs flittering by. So anyway, all I'm going to say for now is be excellent to one another. Have a awesome weekend, whatever it is you choose to do for the weekend. Hopefully I'm going to be putting my wife's car back together after 12 months. Well, it's been more than 12 months. I know that because Facebook told me it's been more than 12 months, because it's about the only thing that seems to be good for me is telling me what I've forgotten. That may or may not be a good thing. Anyway, see ya.